Dead Draw Gaming. Like no one ever was.
What's good with the humans? We're back. Round 6. We had a Fuego Lapras GX versus what was it?
Buzzwole.
Buzzwole last round. Yeah.
Buzzwole.
The good old 50-50.
Oh, yeah.
At least what Nick was telling us, and a lot of whiffed max elixirs.
That's what I've heard
for the boy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're back with now a new deck.
Yes, we are.
Something different. Something a little spicy.
So, what we've got here, Thomas Waltz, he's playing what has been kind of collectively known as Beast Box. What we've got here is we've got Naganadel GX along with a variety of Ultra Beast Pokemon.
Yeah.
And he just, aims to use those. He's got Max Elixirs, he's got Beast Rings, he's accelerating energy, doing a lot of damage, and really just trying to get a lot of value out of all these Ultra Beasts along with all the Ultra Beast support and trying to, bring all that together for... Clearly, he's doing all right so far.
Yeah, he's killing at 401.
Killing it.
And apparently, he's been going for a rather gimmicky idea, but hilariously strong one at this point.
Clearly,
he's,
yeah.
he's using Stinger GX as soon as possible. Go to 3 prize each, and just kind of flooding his opponent with just pressure off of B-String and then going over him. So I think they just told us last round that he ran into Greninja. He popped like a turn 1 Stinger GX and then forced himself to 3 prizes and kind of just looked at him like, yeah, you don't have time.
Yep.
You don't have time to evolve. I'm just going to win. And then just ran him over from there.
Can you imagine being the Greninja player, right? Like you're going second. It's like, okay, sure. They do something turn 1. You're like, Froakies, all right. Then they're like 3 prizes, and you're like, water duplicates. They kill the Frogadier at 2, and you're like, oh no. Like you stumble a little bit.
The turn you make a break is the turn you lose.
Yeah, like the game is over.
That's worse than Giratina.
It
I'll
is.
be like, all right,
It
I
really
didn't even
is.
a chance.
That's the hard counter.
Yeah.
That's the hard counter.
All right, so in his list, we have Kartana. We have the Duskmane across from the promo.
The promo.
Which means he's going to be using the metal energy to poke down EXs or GXs.
Yes,
EXs
correct.
and GXs
Correct.
for 60 damage.
Yep.
I highly doubt that'll be relevant at all in this matchup because he is going against Adler, who's rocking Zoroark, Lycanroc,
Correct.
with 3 psychic attackers. My man got Mew EX and Mewtwo and Latios.
I think that's all of them. Yeah, I think it's all the basic ones, right?
That's not only all. That's all of them. That's all you need.
And
He's chilling. And
the gang's all here.
yeah, the gang's on. He's got a 3/3. He's got a 2/2 Lycanroc.
All right.
3 Lele's, 4/4 Zoroark. Pretty much standard across the board.
Yep.
And then he follows that up with a timer ball and a rescue stretcher.
Okay.
So not only does he have 3 psychic attackers, he can frequently use them.
Oh, yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Stretcher him. He doesn't even have to use the puzzles. He doesn't even have to use puzzles to get him back.
Yeah,
He'll
which are
stretcher
still
back.
in here.
And he'll save those for later or something else.
Yeah.
But-
I mean, we're not gonna sugarcoat it. It's looking like Zoroark.
Yeah.
Lycanroc. Should be wilding out on this matchup.
I have never seen one of these Beast Box decks play out like this. I haven't done a lot
At
of
least not
testing
in
with
this
it.
fashion. This
Not in this
rushy,
fashion,
just like
yeah,
4
yeah.
elixir, 4 beast string.
So much acceleration that it's kind of out of the gate. I feel like
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody incorporate Max Elixir. People are always like, you play it and then you get your beast strings and then you kind of like.
And then you chill, and then you hit them with some beast raid, and then you do this and do that. Yeah.
But this is like, no, we're not waiting for them. We're not waiting on them to knock us down.
No, yeah,
to
yeah,
beast string turns.
yeah.
We're gonna make it beast string turn.
We're going right for the throat.
And we're going right for the throat.
Right for the right for the 3 prize throat
Oh.
from the start of the game.
Not messing around, man. It really is.
So, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a good game.
It is.
Only because this little spin of let's rush some Stinger. Zoroark does need some time.
It does.
Like sometimes, I missed turn 1 bridge, and I'm gonna go ahead and Cynthia, and it's a pass for me, and he goes Stinger, and you're like, oh, chill.
Yeah.
Calm down, bro. Come on, man.
Maybe you get that Bridget next turn, but then he's like, all right, B string, knock something out. He's got 2 of the Ultra Necrozma GX with the Psychic and Metal Pokemon. That's a one shot on that can kill anything. Knock anything out.
Yeah.
So that's if it has an energy already, that's a B string away from 160, 190 with the choice bands. That's
And he was playing heavy 3 band.
3 band. Yeah.
You know, if it all this, guys, my man cut he has 1 Ultra Ball.
That's a secret.
Yeah.
Ultra Space only.
Ultra Space and Treasures.
Yeah.
Oh, Treasures.
So, yeah. Now
No,
yeah.
The Lily makes sense because he got the 4 treasures.
4 treasures. All right.
This list is crazy.
It is, man.
So I think we're gonna get some interesting play, and I'm not just saying that because we're on stream and we want to be all commercially. a little professional for the kids.
Oh, yeah.
But no, this is actually kind of wild.
I truly believe it.
And
like,
if Stinger GX like pops off the way it does, we might see some prices jump up from alternate crossover.
yeah. We're gonna have to do some quick work on that prize cam, right? Like not gonna run down to 3 really fast.
We will say that Adler is packing 2 Parallel City. So going for a huge bench into a Beast Raid isn't exactly the ideal turn. And probably he'll just get rid of 1 Lele. So at most he's losing like 1 Ultra Beast off the bench for that turn.
Yep.
But this looks fun.
Yeah, it does. I mean, he's got the parallels, which will limit Beast Raid, and then he's also got all those psychic attackers. Stinger GX actually, if he gets up to that 3 energy to use it, maybe that's where Adler's Mewtwo can come in, and Adler could kind of flip the script. He's like, Stinger GX, we're both at 3. Adler goes, okay, Mewtwo Choice Band knockout.
I'm at 1 year 3, bro.
1.
But with Zoroark draw versus his no draw.
Yes.
Right. So he has to draw right back into a supporter or his Beast Rings.
So even if Adler's able to do that, maybe even have 1 Zoroark on board, 2 Zoroarks on board, and just get him right off of that one. He's fine. But
what do you think should be the first Bridget search for Adler if he gets to Bridget down? You think it's just go and show the Mewtwo Evo because of the Stinger, or
I'm like, if he kind of sees that Thomas, like if he knows that Thomas is trying to like rush this Stinger GX and do all of this, then yes, I maybe this is a situation where you do just get it off the bat because you don't want to, because missing means you probably lose the game, right?
Missing means I don't have it the rest of the game, and that's like detrimental.
Yeah, it's very, when you're given such a short amount of time, you can't really mess around with, I'll get all my basics so I can evolve them next turn, and I'll find this at some point and use it. Yep. So it just becomes riskier, and and if that does happen, you just need like 2 Zoruas and that, and just like a Zoroark to get you home. That's it. So it's gonna be interesting. Lycanroc can always, swoop in for the Dangerous Rogue GX. Thomas is trying to fill his bench up with Beast Raids anyway, so.
Absolutely. Oh, well, he's shuffling his opponent's deck and put it face up, which is a little questionable.
It is,
I don't think it was too bad.
I mean, like, I think that for some experienced card game players like ourselves, that's like a no-no.
Yeah.
But we did hear this is actually Thomas's first regional championship
it's
ever
wild.
in months. Maybe he just doesn't understand the etiquette. Willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, but, gotta watch out for those little things.
So it's taking quite a moment. I think the judge is talking over with them. Maybe they're not hearing white noise out of the... Okay, they're back up shuffling.
Okay.
We'll see here.
There we go. And from what I've been told, this is also Adler's first time on stream.
Yes.
It's good stuff. Adler's one of those players. I mean, when I lived in Indiana, I kind of played near him. I think, he's from Ohio or somewhere in the Midwest. And,
okay.
I would always see him kind of like day 2 regionals, when states were thing, day 2 states, top 8 here and there. He's just another one of those players that you kind of hear the name, you think, oh, he's like pretty good. He's always like right there on the edge of breaking through. So,
gotcha.
Maybe this is his break. Maybe this is it.
Yeah. So tier 2, trying to get that movement onto tier 1.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like from all one, but he seemed to be laughing, joking around a little bit.
Oh yeah, looks like they're having fun with it. They're both smiling, so it's always nice to see.
Yeah, so we're waiting to get things underway. I'm gonna go ahead and make a quick run back there.
Cool.
Let's see what's up. Make sure nothing's
Keep
wrong.
an eye on them. Make sure they're doing all right.
Sure they're good though.
Good stuff. All right, guys. So we got Beast Box. We've got it's pretty spicy. We got some new stuff going on here. We got some different stuff going on here. But then we've got the classic Lycanroc Zoroark. It's a fan favorite. Who doesn't like that deck? There are people have been playing it forever. They think it's great. What do you guys think is gonna win this match?
Yeah. Tad bit of transparency.
Tapping in. Okay.
Someone turned off the headsets last round.
Oh, got it.
And so they're like, yeah, we can hear stuff.
Oh, got it. So they're like, can we fix it?
Yeah, but luckily it was from the VGC players singing too loud.
Cool.
Party in the background. Apparently some quite fun entertainment was going on from what going on over there.
Yeah, because I definitely would have felt bad if like Adler hears us like spilling the beans on Thomas.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Or Thomas is like, apparently he plays Mewtwo.
Yeah.
He's got the full line.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I gotta watch out.
Luckily, it wasn't
Mewtwo.
us though. It wasn't us. He heard the VGC players. Let's go.
All right.
All right. So it looks like he pointed Adler going
Yep.
first.
Adler's going first. Looks like he won the flip. Let's see what he's got. He's definitely starting a Mew.
7.
Lele, Zorua. Honestly, Zorua and the Mewtwo right there out of the gate.
Mewtwo, Zorua. Oh, they didn't flip beforehand? Wow, they're wilding. Little stream nerves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Because So you technically do.
Yeah,
you flip.
You
before
absolutely
you,
need to flip before.
Yeah.
Before you put your set outs and everything. So.
Okay, so this is something. I guess I haven't seen this debate so much lately because the rules have been around for a couple of years.
Yep.
But is there ever a situation since they made like you can't attack going first, where you like choose to go second? Has there ever been a time where you would do that?
For me,
Yes.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
Same.
Yeah.
Cool.
Never.
I would always hear people say, then maybe
You
in
can
some
quick and punch
situation-
first.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Night March me as well. You can
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the first prize. I'm just like, nah.
Nope.
still.
Nope.
No.
I'll always take the first, and
Always
I'll always
first.
get my turn of setup.
Oh yeah.
And you can take your one turn and try to do something. with
Yeah,
that, I
yeah,
guess,
of
but-
course. I've always been the because for me the nail in the coffin is you don't get to look at your hand first.
Yeah.
Maybe if there's a world where you know exactly what your hand is, maybe they won't end you, then you go second. Not without seeing that first, though.
Yeah.
Not without seeing that first.
So handshake comes out.
We're off.
Rough. And looks like we're starting with Thomas going first.
Looks like there's a bit of confusion.
Thomas is going first. Okay,
first.
perfect.
All right. Good stuff.
Tad bit of confusion on his end.
Alright.
Opens that promo we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
First attack does 60 for a medal to any EX or GX anywhere on the board.
Anywhere.
And then the second attack it does for, I believe, 2 medals and a colorless.
Yes.
Does 100 plus 100 more if they're only at 1 prize left.
Correct. Yep.
So Mysterious Treasure comes out. You're going to get a nice quick look through his deck, probably see what's prized. And he really just wants a Bridget.
So looking at his list, he actually doesn't play Bridget.
Wow, never mind that. I'm
It's
wilding.
so he has the Ultra Spaces. So,
That- yeah,
so,
you're right,
like,
you're
I think
right.
It's kind of like how Buzzbowl doesn't play anything either because they got the Brooklet Hill, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder what my guess is a Poiple. He wants to get that
Okay,
basic
just
down.
one right off the
It's
bat.
got to evolve.
Ultra
Or
Necrozma.
maybe he's got elixirs that he wants to throw.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got something like that.
Okay, I like it.
See, for those of you listening at home, we're learning at the same pace you are.
Because we're not used to this kind of list.
You're not used to this kind of list.
I always think, Bridget gets some Poiples down.
Yeah.
And they're like, no.
It's like, no Bridget. Whoa. And
All right, so I do see a Sycamore's hand. He's got a band.
got it. So it looks like we're just
all right, band coming down on Ultra. And he has a Kartana in hand. He might be patient with it. Cynthia's.
Yep.
All right, hold the Kartana.
Hold
see
it.
if you can get a DCE cut off with it.
Blade GX is fine. It's like, he could use Tapu Cure. He's got Nagana Nadel's GX.
Yeah,
but
the Stinger. Yeah.
It's a backup. You can use it. It's cool. It's it's like fine all around.
Let's get Shuffle, Fresh 6 going. Definitely needs to see some Poiples.
Oh yeah. That's really like I think one of the most important things he wants to get down like after having his attacker ready to go.
And looks like he drew into Treasure, Metal Energy, Floatstone, Choice Band, and I think that's another Cynthia. It could be a Guzma.
Yeah.
But the metal might be going down on the active. Okay.
All right.
And looks like he's just threatening.
So if Adler can bridge it without I was say if he can bridge it without having the Lele, it could be really interesting because now he
Doesn't even throw a GX in play.
he doesn't even put a
yeah,
GX
just
in
like,
play.
Yeah,
And
go
it's
ahead.
like,
What's up?
yeah, what are you hitting?
Yeah. Got his Duskmane promo.
Yeah.
So quick shirts through.
Peeking,
And we see Latios. I saw Zorua. And I definitely saw Rockruff down. So Zorua, Rockruff, and maybe Zorua here?
I think it's just another,
Honestly,
he's just
looking
trying
at
to
his
draw
list,
cards,
what
right?
did you even see? Like so far, you didn't even see Poiples. You saw nothing. You just saw okay. You got a Duskmane.
Yep.
So he might just think, he's playing Maling Ultra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he could very easily just be thinking, oh, this is a Malamar deck.
Yeah, and so now let me just play accordingly.
Yep. But then he doesn't even know yet. All the spice that's coming. Turn one strong on a Rockruff. It's perfect start.
Amazing now, yeah.
Perfect
Especially
start.
with 70 HP Rockruff.
That's everything you want out of the gate.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Draw for his turn.
Looks like he's passing.
And he gets Ultra down. And
all right.
a Psychic Energy goes down and onto the Ultra, the old one with the band. And that Treasure we talked about last turn.
That treasure.
So he patiently played it, didn't go for the Poiple last turn. Does he know he's getting a Lele here?
Maybe
Second
that's
one.
it. He's like, my hand's not great. I need to leave the option over for the Lele. If I top deck something cool, I can get the Poiple next turn.
Yeah.
That's smart. That's a safe play.
Being patient, yep.
You don't want to be taking those kind of risks in the early game like this. Otherwise, you could just fall way too far behind.
Also, he doesn't want to drop down the Lele if at all possible to avoid it. You don't want to have a non-Ultra Beast
Correct.
taking up a
Yep.
spot from one of your damage output.
Yep. Knocks his damage output a little bit more. And he just wants to make sure he's able to do as much damage as possible. But Lele is still one of the best Pokemon cards in the
so
game.
he throws that in.
You gotta play it.
Fresh off the Wonder Tag. And a new 6 going on.
Oh yeah. Looks like Adler's. He loses that Mewtwo that was in his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he quite knows that it's going to be great in this matchup. Should the Naganadel. Naganadel. It's that second
Snake needle thing.
Yeah. Thomas. Now that I'm thinking more, maybe the strategy that we heard was just like, that's what I do against Greninja because that's good. Maybe Thomas is like.
Oh,
Zoroark
against Zoroark matchup, I'm just gonna go ahead and play like a typical
Metal deck.
Ultra Duck. Yeah. All right, Ultra Space comes down.
There it is.
This will definitely open up whether or not he's gonna be going for the Poipo plays.
Look, yeah, he's not even trying to get
it doesn't
that
care.
thing online. He knows these play Psychic Pokemon. He's not trying to get in that.
Yeah. Ultra Space, a kind of
it's a new
odd
card.
Brooklet Hill.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'll just go grab it and cut the strong energy down, making Lycanroc a much less threat.
Oh yeah.
And then poke 60 onto the Lele. Strong turn. Wasn't that
Yeah,
bad?
that's honestly fine. Yeah.
So he goes into a Zoroark.
Like the Zoroark can't knock out this unless Adler's able to pull off a Professor Kukui.
Yeah. So he has a DCE immediately. He just immediately commits to it.
Yep.
Doesn't mind. Doesn't even want to trade first.
Yep.
And actually, good thing he did because he drew into multiple puzzles.
Yes, he did.
And got another Zoroark in play.
Got that
so
Parallel
trades
City.
available.
And this
Parallel
is
City's
exactly
gone.
what you were saying earlier. He's just gonna get rid of that Lele, and now
Yeah.
it's off the board.
Yeah.
So not even the worst loss for Thomas in the world. He doesn't have that spot to get rid of a Poipole now.
Okay, perfect here. Bloodthirsty Eyes brings up the Ultra, and he's gonna poke it for 120.
Yep. Kind of get some damage on it before it gets too scary. You know?
So props to trade on Floatstone.
Let's see. What else? Yeah, his hand is all good. I think did Adler only trade once. The rest of his hand is good cards. I think he just doesn't want to get rid of them because, why get rid of your good card? That's what he wants to trade into anyway. They're all there.
He's like, everything's juicy. I'm sending on some puzzles.
Yeah.
One trade's fine.
Exactly. All right.
Thinking it over.
So, what do you think Thomas wants to do here? Like, what is like the perfect turn for him?
Honestly, getting this Ultra Necrozma back onto the bench and then poking another 60 down with this with his Dustmane onto the Lele, especially when Parallel City already got shown, right? So what he wants to do is make sure that Adler's going to proc this Beast Ring, but when he does, he's gonna be able to mount a huge comeback against it, right? And honestly, the way he's playing this matchup is probably very patient and maybe even favorable against Zoroark because even just hit those two 10s like no tomorrow.
Yep.
So he's going to hit it for, we got 40 plus the 60 plus ban?
It's 20 plus 80.
20 plus 80 plus ban.
Yes.
Yeah,
So 130. It's like a fine amount of damage. If Thomas is able to get, I imagine once this goes down, like a very, very great turn for him would be getting another band on that bench Solgaleo, being able to finish off that Zoroark in the active, be stringing a bunch to the one in the back.
Yeah.
Just waiting.
Yeah. Kind of just sitting out. Waiting for your opponent to get aggressive.
Yep.
Adler's taking a little bit of time here to think over what he wants to do. Does he want to get to a DCE? Does he want to keep trading away? His puzzles are already there. He can Mallow. It looks like he's going to. This takes away the Acerola play that was available to him.
Yep.
To try and pick up and then go for a KO. But if he's eyeing that strong, he's debating if he's gonna GX attack him in the future or Claw Slash for a lot of damage.
Maybe he's looking for a multi-switch here or something. I'm trying to think, trying to get inside Adler's head. Like, what do you think he wants to do? I saw was that
Kukui
and Strong Energy.
So Strong plus DCE.
Yeah.
And then we got Claw Slash going on. So let's just make those numbers up. So you got 110 plus the Strong, 130.
Yep.
Band goes to what? 160, and then Kukui 180.
180.
Okay, so maybe he's trying to knock out the Kartana.
Maybe he's just planning for next turn. He knows he's gonna knock out this. He's afraid the Solgaleo might come up and knock him out, and then that's when he can come up with that
and then
to
he
do
just
the
KOs
130.
it back, with 130. That's not bad.
Yeah. So planning ahead. That's good stuff.
Of course.
That's always good to see. So Beast Ring's still kind of a new card. Learning how to play against these decks that really focus on getting heavy value out of those turns. Could you ever imagine a world, maybe you've tested 100 games against a deck like this, and you want to figure out how to beat it, where he Guzmas up the other Ultra Necrozma and
pops up
also
for
does a
120.
120?
Yeah. And you're just like, even if you get B-strings off, we're just trading back and forth,
Exactly.
and I'm at a favorable trade because you're dependent on your B-strings.
Exactly.
And he got one right now.
Yep. Yeah, because I feel like you can definitely imagine a world where, because Thomas has been paralleled down, because that now just got knocked out, Dangerous Rogue is not doing a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be very difficult for Adler to actually take care of this Necrozma now that it's getting loaded up with all of these B-strings.
Yeah.
So, if Thomas is able to just knock Adler out here, and he doesn't bench a lot of things, and if Adler can't get the response, Thomas is going to have more B-string turns.
Yes, and which is scary.
Terrifying.
Way too much pressure.
Yeah.
And it looks like he just needs a metal, and I don't see one in his deck.
Neither do I.
Wow.
He
early
attached
turn,
the one to the active.
one to the Duskmane.
One to the Duskmane. He has 3, so I guess he prized
The
the
last
third.
one?
And
Okay.
his Beast Energy, you can't just go looking for that card.
Not at all. So he's going for just the single Psychic, which is awful. Honestly, you need like a lot of pressure coming out.
Yeah.
But you only need what?
He only needs to discard the 1 energy to get the
To
knockout
KO? Yeah,
anyway.
of course, yeah.
So maybe he's just kind of hedging, like...
He has a metal in hand. Understandable.
Oh,
Okay.
Got it.
That's what he gets for showing,
Yeah.
sneaking away from us,
Right.
hiding it from the kids.
He's scaring us, man.
Yeah.
And so maybe Thomas just kind of knows, like, wait a second, Adler can't knock me out.
Yeah. And all he has to do is avoid getting Dangerous Rogued here.
Yep.
And wow, he just drew into
2 more beasts.
B-string. Is that Treasure Band Floatstone Elixir? Okay.
Yeah, he's got a good hand. I mean, that with the one Ultra Necrozma down, he does only have the 2, so he needs to get his Super Rod if he wants to see another one. So he can't just load it up with a bunch of energy, which is
Yeah.
good for Adler.
What do you think about Floatstone Retreat, attach Band to the Duskmane here, and then taking a clean KO that way?
I think that's phenomenal. Yeah, that's exactly what we were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
is
So
him
we're like, all right,
taking
so
the knockout with that.
the Duskmane promo.
Yeah, because then after that,
All right,
he could
yeah,
actually
that's definitely that play's gone. He just started float.
Because if he did that, he could have just B-string to that Ultra Necrozma to the 3 psychics on it, and he's like, this is gonna knock something out immediately.
Yeah. So he goes for Duskmane.
Interesting.
Okay. Or Dawn Wings.
Dawn Wings, yeah.
So he's getting Dawn Wings. Full art boys out here.
There it is.
A little stylish. And he benches it. I'm not sure if I agree with that. I feel like he's just making the Dangerous Rogue GX even stronger.
Yeah, he's kind of walking into it, right?
Yeah.
He was very, very safe before, and now he's putting a Dark Week Pokemon in play.
For free 2 prizes off of any Zoroark at any point in time.
Yeah.
And if he's trying to just KO with Ultra Necrozma, he's just gonna get popped by Lycanroc here.
Yeah. Like now the Lycanroc only needs a second strong or a choice band, and it's got the
Oh
knockout
yeah. And then we already know he has
Dangerous
the Kukui in hand.
Yep.
And
We put it on top. You put it in his. Yeah.
Yeah. So the 150 and we got a 190 flat right there.
There it is. Yeah. He just needs energy with the Professor Kukui.
So he flops down 2 more B strings. But is it too late?
It's not looking. It's not looking great.
No.
Just trade wise, kind of.
Invasion into the GX
The
attack.
GX attack. Interesting.
Perfect.
All right. I don't hate it. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so now he's saying you have to move this Dawn Wings and you have to get to my Ultra Necrozma, or I'm gonna end the game.
Which is maybe a play Adler didn't plan for.
No,
he didn't see that coming. He had him paralleled at 3. He didn't see 2 B strings coming. This is not really something Adler kind of expected.
Yeah. It'd be like, oh, okay, that was fun.
So-
3 B string turn.
Yep.
Yeah. 1 to the active.
Yep. 1 to the active, 2 to the Dawn Wings, and then 1 more to the bench. Yep.
So we got the DCE, and I saw him like little movement there, like, oh, got it.
Yep.
Guzma's the Kartana.
Okay.
Whoa, interesting.
Maybe he doesn't have the knockout. Because it's doing.
Because he had the
what's
Guzma
an-
instead of Kukui?
Yep.
Okay.
So he's only got the. He's only got the DC, so he can only hit 170 right now.
I don't like that. I would have traded.
He should have traded first.
Yeah, definitely a little bit of sequencing error, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, he's just like, I know I have to Guzma. Doesn't matter what it is. I know I have to.
Yeah, we're
This
Guzmaing
thing
at some
has to
point.
get out of the way.
Yeah. But when you sit on double or time and bar and puzzle, it's like, oh, that gets me Zoroark, that gets me a Lycanroc, no
Yep.
problem.
See, look, this is what I'm talking about. You can get the Lycanroc and play it.
So he prized it.
Oh, he
definitely
prized the
prized
second
it.
one.
Yeah,
Yep. So okay, so maybe he knew that he couldn't
Get to that cool
bring it
play
up.
regardless.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, I guess he's gonna dangerous rogue this and just take the 2. But it seems like his last 2. Well, I guess they just come off the Dawn Wings, right? You know, it's just,
Of course.
it's just
There, that's what I
yeah.
was thinking as well. So
You know?
first trade comes down.
There it
I'm
is.
not even sure what he's looking for, right?
He's just getting rid of some cards he doesn't want to see anymore. You know, maybe anticipating an end coming the next turn. He's just kind of like, I gotta get these cards out of my deck. These are 2 cards I don't want to see.
Absolutely.
Let's just get rolling here. You know.
So what he's really hoping is to rip the second Lycanroc off those prizes.
Yes.
Because he goes, all right, you're gonna hit me, and you're gonna end me, and when you end me, I'm going to grab this Lycanroc off this like whatever one, bring up, and then I can support her like a Cynthia or anything else to make me draw cards.
And then just find the DC for the win.
Would you play these puzzles?
Now that I see 2 double colorless energy in his discard, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking you play them both. Maybe one for a DCE, one for a Guzma, just to
Yeah.
keep that win condition left in your deck.
Yeah.
But I think he's safe, just going
Just-
with
he's
the
sitting on
dangerous
him.
rogue. Okay.
He just there's the Lycanroc we were
Lycanroc.
talking about.
Ooh,
There it is.
juicy.
There
Got
it is.
boys.
It's,
All right, now Thomas is in the thinker situation.
he's got a big hand. Adler's, sitting on.
So he's bringing up
some
the
sauce.
Dawn Wings first, and he drew Flowstone anyway, so it's not too relevant. But
There's that point pull.
elixirs.
That psychic is huge for him.
Miss.
So-
okay, hit it.
So I think this is how Thomas wins the game.
Okay.
Thomas needs to get another psychic or a choice band on the Necrozma.
Yes.
He's gonna put the floatstone on that Dawn Wings, and then he's going to retreat, playing in knockout.
So band,
Yes,
Floatstone has the end in hand, ends.
And
Okay.
so he takes the knockout here, and then next turn, Guzma killed a Lele 120 with Dawn Wings. That's how Thomas wins this game.
And then Adler wins off of drawing DCE, Guzmo, Lycanroc.
Yes.
Or any combination of Guzmo,
He
Lycanroc.
he needs to gust the Dawn Wings and attack it.
Yeah.
With the Zora.
I saw Ultra Ball off the top.
Yeah. Although,
So that guarantees a Lycanroc.
Yep.
He needs a DCE.
Yep. I mean, and he does have all 4 puzzles left.
Yeah.
I'm certain.
And he has 2 trades available to him, too.
Yeah.
So he's drawn for the turn.
So,
And it's just about sequencing right here. So he got a Mew. I wouldn't Ultra Ball the way. I would just trade it. Oh, I would trade. You need to get to a DCE.
maybe he's just like, I'm gonna need a
I'm
Sycamore.
gonna go for Cynthia.
I'm gonna draw my whole deck. I'm not messing around. I'm just getting it. What supporters does he have?
Cynthia.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, he got at least one. So off of this, now he absolutely needs Ultra Ball or Lycanroc.
Yep.
DCE, and then it's game.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking he just takes the Mew, trades it, draws into 2. If you draw DCE, game.
Game. Yep.
Yeah.
2 puzzles. Just keeping your options open to make that Ultra Ball
He's
something
got
else.
it. He's got the Ultra Ball, he's got double puzzle,
Yep.
and he knows what he's doing.
It's just DC Lycanroc there.
Lycanroc, Bloodthirsty Eye. Yeah.
Okay.
Very quick at the end there.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
man was moving and grooving.
So for a second, I was like, no, that's not enough. But Zora counts the
Yeah,
actives.
yeah,
He
yeah,
had 5.
yeah,
He
yeah.
had
He
5.
took it, he took it.
Yep. Good stuff. All right, Adler Pierce with a game 1 against Thomas Waltz's Beast Box deck. Thomas made that interesting.
He did.
He set himself up to have game next turn. He could have killed that Lele and knocked out.
Did you agree with the Dawn Wing split? Did you think the invasion was too much?
No, not because the GX attack is good and walling himself off that's a 2 rises against Zorak, but I think that you
Against
can work with
Lycanroc,
that.
it's nothing.
But
clearly.
against the Lycanroc, he also put the Pokemon in play that made Dangerous Rogue good.
Exactly. That's what
You
I was like, all right, Dangerous Rogue right now is contained.
Yes.
He just goes, I'll bring up my what's it called?
It was the Ultra.
Yeah, the Ultra. Ultra take a knockout pass.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I think the before the end, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moment in turn.
Yeah,
so
because that turn there was the Zorak with 130. He Dawn Wings gets 3 energy attacks. If he had gone in with the Duskmane, like we mentioned,
we're thinking that he should have.
Adler couldn't even kill that. It couldn't have knocked
No.
that out.
He would just looked at him and been like, that's a problem.
Yeah, I can't knock that out. There's the Ultra on the bench with 4 energy that he also can't knock out.
Exactly. And then as soon as the Dawn Wings came down, 3 bench, I'm 150. We're
Yep,
online.
yep,
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
dangerous.
he could have just took the Lycanroc attachment, everything just completely out of the equation by not benching something extra.
Yep. It's like Dangerous Rogue is the best GX attack in the game unless I don't have any Pokemon on my bench. So
So we'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see if he'll adapt to that scenario.
Yep.
We definitely saw that game plan come alive though.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
No Poipole. Don't care about my
Yep.
Naganadel. We're just gonna go crazy.
And maybe that's kind of an underrated power of this Beast Box deck. It's got so many options that against a matchup where it's like Naganadel is not gonna get us there, it's not gonna play it. You know, it's not a thick line. It's 3 Poipole and 2 Naganadels. You know, there aren't a lot of them.
Oh, this is a bad hand, Thomas. No, my man got like 3 energy in hand, 2 Guzma, and I think a B-string.
Oh wow, that's not what you want to see coming out of the
And let's
gate.
just see if he can make a game out of it.
All he's got to do is draw Cynthia.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All right, so I think Thomas just straight up asked, can I move my deck to the other side? Because
Yeah.
I'm more comfortable with it here.
Yeah. He took his prizes off the top of his deck and put them on the same side.
Got you.
And they're just like they have to be opposite, and so he switched it around.
He opened an Ultra instead of a Kartana, so he might have the Kartana in hand.
Oh,
but we're
okay,
trying to get a sweet look at this. Maybe he got a Mysterious Treasure that I thought was a B-string. Mm-hmm. Drop for turn. I heard that helps.
That's an ultra space.
Ultra space.
So the elixir in his hand, he at least has a target for.
Yeah.
You know, if nothing else.
So it is a bunch of energy in his hand.
Yes.
And then a target.
It's not looking good.
We see Poipole on the top of the deck.
You know, he grabbed that Poipole here. He's got the energy in hand. Maybe
Maybe Adler reading Ultra Space. Like, he played this last game.
Yeah, it's like, man, you know what that does.
You know what that does.
You know what that does. And interestingly enough, it doesn't look like Adler is playing the Forbidden Light Buzzwole that we've seen some of these other
Lycanroc decks.
Lycanroc, Zoroark decks
At least so
choose to
far.
play.
Yeah.
But you know, if he did play it, he could get it with that Ultra Space.
Yeah.
You know, you could go grab it. That's kind of cool. You know,
But he's definitely prioritizing the psychic attackers over the baby
yeah.
Buzz.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, I'm not gonna see too many mirror matches, but we'll see.
Yep.
It's Buzz Rock, and I'm trying to beat that.
Yep. Oh yeah.
I'm trying to take that W against him.
Oh,
now.
yeah. Who's not really? You know, it's everywhere.
I just posted like the little meta write up in the Hey Fonte. It was like 9 Buzzwalls with like 4 Zoroark and then a whole bunch of I don't know.
Yep.
Like one ofs like like these are your boys.
Oh yeah.
So he treasures.
treasures.
Lele, okay. And what support are we going
So
now?
he did draw a treasure. That's,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's good. It's good.
It's just from an angle. It and B string. It just has that super dark background.
Yeah. They both kind of have that like dark spacey like
Yeah.
that's what it looks like.
And meanwhile, when I'm playtesting, I'm using like proxies, like from
Yeah,
card face
yeah,
down.
yeah.
These are B strings.
Yep.
So, like,
I'm
I
used
don't
to seeing
even-
just white pieces of paper scribbled on.
Yeah. Does that say ring? Yup.
It's like a cross through Cynthia because it's from last set. They're my last set proxies and.
So we got an elixir.
Yep. See, that was pretty smart sequencing on Thomas's end. He goes, plays the Mysterious Treasure. He gets the Lele, gets his supporter right before he plays the supporter.
-2 from the deck after you ultra space the first
Yep.
one out, and then now we're gonna elixir.
Now he's gonna elixir.
Yeah.
So,
Give me that little 2%.
Exactly. Yeah.
Little 2% juice.
So that's the sequencing we were talking about. Maybe he would have hit the elixir anyway, but these are the best odds he had to hit the elixir.
So Adler's hand's kind of bonkers.
Yeah.
If he can draw a draw supporter for next turn.
Yep.
I mean, look at that.
I mean, even if he doesn't draw a supporter, he's got the timer ball. If he flips one heads, it's a Zoroark.
Zoroark. Yeah. Instant Zoroark in line.
So in that kind of situation where your hand is really good like that, would you still just go for the turn 1 Bridget? I think I would.
Absolutely.
I think I would.
Absolutely. He
For
also has
sure.
a puzzle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can look at the top 3. You can he's got all kinds of options.
We talked about that earlier, not doing it, but that game didn't even work out for Jay.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's moving and grooving.
Talk about making something no longer a decision.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, just completely.
Take this logic, throw it out the window.
It's all gone. It's all gone. It's like, well, everything we're talking about doesn't matter if you top decks this. Oh, there it is. All right,
there
never
we go.
mind.
Yeah. What are you going for? Zoro double Rockruff?
Zorua double Rockruff. Yeah. I mean, starting off with 2 Zorua makes you able to get so many Rockruffs early, and
Absolutely.
it's very good.
And there we go. Zoro double Rockruff.
There it is.
Good old 70 HP cuties.
And if Adler can't dump this Ultra Space, then we're probably going to see another turn 2 Kartana taking that strong off of the.
Yeah. Which he certainly will attach.
Oh, certainly.
Because you still want to force it. Like, you can't just go, I'm just going to avoid Cartana the rest of the game. You're
It's like, oh, my opponent plays one enhanced tamer. I guess I'm never going to attach a special energy.
You think he's going to field blower it? What do you think?
I think he does. Because he knows that the Cartana could get him, right? Oh.
There you go. You thought about it.
I think that's definitely what he wants to do there.
Other way, dog. Awesome. All right, we're good.
Because also, I mean, most Auric decks are playing, 2 to 3 field blowers. So, you might. This is the best time to use it. Turn 1, get in. Don't let him search for Pokemon.
What is he doing?
I'm not.
He's talking about the orientation of his deck.
Okay. He wants to switch it back to the other side.
Okay. And then take the prizes up and put them on the other
Yep,
side.
That's what they're doing. They're putting the prizes on that side.
All right. I hear the flicking of the cards in the background.
Yeah. Snap.
Yeah.
I can recognize that sound from a mile away. Anymore,
Oh yeah.
What do you?
Even when I'm sitting around. All right, so Psychic Energy on top.
What has he got here? He's got a couple draw support. He's got Cynthia. He's got
Beast Ring, not
Beast
gonna
Ring.
go, and Cynthia.
Bunch of energy.
And then Metal Energy.
Yep.
What are you doing? Metal Energy to the bench one, or Psychic Energy to the best one? And
Yeah,
pass?
that seems fine. I mean, like neither op. He needs a float stone on the active one if he's gonna do anything with it.
Yeah.
I do think that if you're going to attach an energy to the active one, it should just be the metal, right? Like why wouldn't it be the metal? I guess it is my thought process. Because there are plenty of psychics in the deck. You're always going to draw those.
Yeah.
The metals.
Those are precious.
Those are precious.
Yeah.
They're hiding.
So Cynthia comes down. Nothing.
Nothing. Just more energy and
is that a mysterious treasure?
it might be.
Yeah.
That or a Cynthia.
Okay. Hard pass.
Not the strongest opening.
And let's see some coin flips.
Oh
Boy.
Oh,
Tails.
Man, I said right before we streamed, I was like, we're gonna see a double tails,
Yeah,
and I thought that was
we're
it.
gonna see something.
I felt it in my bones.
The active. Aggressive.
It is aggressive. He's like, I'm gonna get something off this.
But
trade.
yeah, but you definitely have to feast off of that that early turn whiff.
Yep.
On the Metal Energy to the active.
The floats. Oh.
Okay. Float stones
yeah,
ends.
he has that end, so it's fine.
So he really wants a DCE here. And honestly, if I'm Adler, after seeing how Game 1 played out, I'm not throwing out Parallel City.
No.
I don't even see Poipole.
He's not playing Poipole, so he's not going to fill his bench up because he's not going to use Beast
Yeah,
Ring.
and so I'm like, I'm hoping you just bench extra stuff,
Yep.
just so my Dangerous Rogue can
Exactly.
Pick up pace.
Maybe Adler noticed, after last round, he's like, man, if he didn't bench that extra
I would have
Pokemon,
lost.
I would've lost the
This
game.
alternate cross would run my face over.
So he's like, I got to be more conscious of that. But,
But dude,
immediately into
he's
two more
hitting with
Zoroark.
this double. The triple Zoroark.
The triple Zoroark.
Man
turn
got the royal
two.
flush going on with
Yeah.
Zoroark. Rock
He's got the
Ruff.
choice band. He's got the DCE. He's got the Rock Ruff. He's got everything he wants.
Yeah.
If he got to pick all the cards that he's playing, these would be the ones he picks. Pretty good.
Trades away Ultra Ball, even though that could turn to a Lycanroc. Very risky. That's why he thought about it for a second.
Yep.
Trades the Mew EX away. Got Lycanroc.
Mew doesn't even
and
think
Mewtwo.
about it. He's
No,
like,
that's gone.
Yep.
I like
Immediately gusts this. Yep.
this. Okay, so 120 that one. Okay. And now he needs Band Psychic.
Yep.
Okay. Which he
Knocked
doesn't
out.
have.
Doesn't have.
Absolutely not. Treasure.
Treasure. What else are we looking at here? So maybe now he's like, okay, I can bench another Pokemon because this one's about to get knocked out. So maybe I bench the Poipole. All right.
Okay, the Poipole here. I was thinking go grab the Kartana.
And get rid of the strong.
Get rid of that strong energy?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. Because if he can get the psychic choice band on this and knock out the Zoroark, if he's also able to get that energy off the Lycanroc.
Oh yeah.
Huge
You're like
swing.
you have nothing to swing with except another Zoroark, and as soon as you do,
Beast Rings.
I'm beast ringing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And maybe that would be the kind of situation where Adler would follow through on what we were talking about earlier, where he takes the other alternate Crosm up, just hits it for 120,
Yeah.
and then takes the knockout. So he's like, beast ring your damage. It doesn't matter. Like, we'll trade. So Sycamore.
He got the Kartana anyway.
Okay.
And I think I see Band and Psychic Energy.
So he's got it all.
Yes, Zoroark's going down. Bah, strong. Peace.
See ya. Bye.
Cut him, boys.
Done.
Cut him down.
One more. Oh,
and
the nail in
ban.
the coffin. Adler's like, I'm gonna Guzma it up. I gotta get the first hit. It's not Ultra Necrozma goes,
yeah,
all right.
and then response.
Boom.
Take hit.
Yep, knockout, dead. Blown
And
up.
he's still with double B string in hand and Ultra Space. Oh.
That hand, man.
Preemptive Ultra Space, or what do you think? Too much?
I think it's fine to just put something in your hand.
Okay.
I don't know if I would bench that. It's not it's not great.
It's not
at this
necessary
point in the game.
Yeah.
Maybe he's thinking, later in the game he tries to use it. Set something up. If he doesn't quite have a lot of energy in play yet.
If Adler has a stagnant response to this
Yeah.
after he digs into the KO.
Exactly.
Okay, I can see that.
Maybe it's something he goes in like that. But ultimately, it just scares me because I'm Dangerous Rogue is one of the best EXs in the game, and
absolutely insane.
I just hate benching any Pokemon against that thing.
Like he would need an immediate response.
Yeah.
He tries to go for prizes, but they're on the wrong side of the table.
He's all over the
Well,
place.
you wanted this.
You did this to yourself. Oh, God.
He's counting damage. Look, he's putting his hands on his head.
So he's doing. He's
Little
doing
face
70.
movement,
He's got a Mewtwo in his hand, and I see a DCE. If he has a choice band, that knocks it out.
He does. No, he has full combo.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he has banned DCE and Mewtwo.
That's got to be
However,
just what you go in with, right?
Maybe he's just thinking he doesn't want to feed that DCE to the Mewtwo.
Mm-hmm. Because there is the Poipole on the bench.
Exactly.
So it could just get responded.
Come up and then immediately knock out Mewtwo.
Yeah.
And then
It's
doing
down.
that, that
Here
takes away
comes.
multi-switch. Yeah, all right, so he fully committed here. Sycamore comes down. Fresh 7.
Yep. What do you got Sycamore with a Cynthia there? He's losing a Lele and a Sycamore. Fine.
I don't see Lele really closing out. I guess it could. It's always good to have it late.
Yeah, I mean, the bench is full anyway.
Yeah. So the Parallel City drops. And I know he's feeling this one because after that Kartana cut off the strong energy, he's like, all right, I definitely have to go with some kind of regulation.
He's putting the DC on the Mewtwo. The strong is off the Lycanroc. He's not attacking Lycanroc for at least one more turn, maybe two.
Yeah. Retreat, Mewtwo, and Psychic KO.
What did Adler blow her? What did Adler use Field Blower on?
Oh, he took out the Floatstone. Floatstone on Dustmane.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He moved the stadium as extra help.
Yeah,
like,
because I saw the.
I got you, dog. Don't worry about it. I'm
Yeah,
gonna hook you up here.
I was like, wait a second, what's going on here?
Top deck,
There.
Ultra Space.
And honestly, the Duskmane is not the worst response to this Mewtwo in the world because
Resistance.
what's it gonna do?
Yeah,
20?
yeah, you're like,
and so
poke.
Thomas is like, all right, I'll just poke your bench. It's fine. This Mewtwo's not doing anything to me.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't scare him. So, he can just kind of like B string.
So
Bang.
first B string drops.
One.
One onto the Ultra.
Oh.
Or what are you doing?
I
Definitely.
think they're both Ultra. Yeah.
Yeah. Taking a quick look through.
Because
Now, I know Thomas must be thinking multi-switches in the back of his head.
Yep.
So if he goes, I'm going to swing with the Duskmane, take a little, pop on something on the bench, he's opening himself up to get Lycanroc again.
You're right.
Right? And so I wonder how he's going to approach this matchup. You think he's going to just go in and KO the Mewtwo? Maybe Guzma take out one of the bench Zoroarks? So the ban comes down. He's definitely going to aggro.
I think if he can reach one of the benched EXs, then he definitely should. But it doesn't look like he had the Guzma. He had a pretty decent hand, but it wasn't that.
No,
good.
it wasn't that.
It wasn't that
phenomenal.
good. Yeah.
He's got another B.
Two more B strings. Yeah.
Wow. Man got it all.
That might actually be 3. He might have the other 3 in his. Yeah.
It is.
He's got all 3.
And a treasure.
He's got all 3 B strings. In
Do you
his
even
hand.
have the energy to fulfill all that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I highly doubt it.
He's got all the B strings, but just none of the energy to fall.
No way to
through it.
retreat the Duskmane, right?
Correct. Yep. No way to retreat that Duskmane.
Yep.
I mean,
Adler thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Popping the field blower down after to regulate the Floatstone.
he can probably just B string one metal to it and be fine and just start attacking with it, but it's definitely stuck up there for a minute.
Yeah.
There it is. There's the metal.
So he's B
One
stringing.
up here,
Okay.
Maybe he doesn't put the psychic on there because he knows he doesn't have another metal, so
Definitely.
he can't use the second attack anyway.
So if you're Adler here, you're thinking multi-switch, band, plus strong GX attack, KO the the alternate cross.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a wrap. Yeah, yeah.
That would be
Close
amazing.
out the set.
Oh yeah, game would be over if he's able to pull that off for
Yep.
sure.
So 360 down on Lele.
Yep. Do you agree with the Lele?
Honestly, at this point, I think knowing that he had to attack with it, he was kind of conceding that this is like going super south super quickly.
Yep.
What'd you go with, Zoroark or Lycanroc?
But like, if you hit one of those Zoroarks, you're just gonna use the other one. So that's
Fair,
mostly
fair.
moot.
I guess the Lele because you can use
The one
Naganadels,
yeah.
quick damage off for it.
And like, I was about to make the same point with the Lycanrocs. Like, if he hits the Lycanroc, Adler could easily just evolve into the other one. And
And be like, I'll swing at this one instead.
yeah, I'll just attack with this one. So it provides the most unique option, I guess, for Thomas. Because if Adler attacks with whichever one is not damaged, then he needs a Guzma anyway. If he needs a Guzma anyway, he might as well put it on the thing that has the least amount of HP.
Yeah.
So
he has a huge hand here, and he's just gonna go with the Guzma.
Oh, he's
And
bringing it
it's
up.
alternate Krozma, but he doesn't have the KO.
I
here.
didn't see the multi-switch combo.
No, I see the multi-switch, but not the strong.
Oh, got it.
Unless I'm miscounting.
He's just going in with the Mewtwo. He's keeping this guy going.
I like it.
He's like, all right, this Mewtwo can't do damage to the Duskmane, but you know what it can do damage to?
The
That
Ultra. Yeah, the Ultra's gonna take some heat.
Yeah, and this is like a good chunk of damage
So we got
too,
Psychic 20, 40, 60, 80.
110.
110.
And
2-ko.
That's fine, yeah. Thomas, his best answer to this is that Lele in his hand and that Psychic Energy in his hand.
Yeah.
Playing a Guzma, I mean, he'll need a way to retreat. Oh, I guess he can just attach to the Poi Pole and retreat it, right? And he's good.
All right, Lele coming down. What do we even get here? Guzma? Definitely.
Yeah. I think he's eyeballing that Lycanroc. That's what I'd be eyeballing.
Yeah. How much retreat does the Solgaleo have? I thought it had 3. The Duskmane?
Yeah. He'll just go back to the Lele and attach and retreat, I guess.
All right, yeah.
That seems like his only real
that
option.
seems like what he's going for. Okay.
All right.
Bring up Lycanroc.
Coming up. There it is.
And I'm going to pay to retreat it anyway.
Yep.
And
He's
will
got
he
more
B-string?
B-strings. I don't think he's got nothing great to put him on, unless it's the Naganadel, which Naganadel's
his deck's empty.
of energy.
Oh, no. Pokes of attackers.
Oh. He does have a Super Rod, assuming it's in the deck.
Oh, it's in there. We just saw it a second ago.
Okay.
However,
Interesting.
that's not what you want to see.
It looks like he is getting ready to use Duskmane's second attack. I was thinking Naganadel's second attack does 110 for Psychic Colorless.
And that's what you take out the Lele
That's
with.
what you take out the Lele with.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep, and that's his 4.
So, popped off.
There it is.
Lycanroc's gone. And
Suddenly, he's at 2 prizes.
yeah, now it's really scary for Adler.
Adler's like, whoa, that thing just knocked out 2 things in a row.
Yeah.
Pop, this thing's going in.
I was supposed to mitigate everything going down with this Mewtwo.
Yep.
And I think he got a puzzle combo now. Which
Yep.
means ends on board, and this is where Thomas's lack of draw is probably going to play a role into how he rips off this this end here.
And I think that's a common complaint from this Beast Box deck is that, all these Ultra Beasts are very good, and they have some solid support with, B-String is very good. Like a lot of the Ultra Beasts are just powerful Pokemon, but they're all powerful attackers.
Mm-hmm.
None of them are powerful.
Okay, so it looks
support.
like Adler almost attached the fighting energy to the Rockruff.
Yeah.
Absolutely no.
No.
No, you're swinging with Zoroark right now.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
It's too
He could go for another multi-switch play, or go for a multi-switch play.
interesting.
But
Oh yeah, maybe he does just do that, and then he's just like, the Lycanroc's active with 3 energy, and he's just like, yo, what up? Like,
yeah.
knock me out or I
We're done here.
active, yeah. Because the Mewtwo can't get the knockout again, unfortunately. It's 10 damage short.
Yeah.
So
multi-switch.
Wonder if we see an end.
Does he know that he needs to regulate this man's hand?
He's playing Ultra Space.
Yeah.
Checking out his deck.
Saw what he wanted to see, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah, because that just flew. Oh, he has a Lele in there.
Got it.
This is a tough decision.
Well,
Honestly, I just do the fighting.
you don't need it anymore. Yeah.
No. Yeah, you're done here. Oh, Cynthia. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wonder tag for one of the 2 ends. Play the
There
end.
it is. Boom. All right.
Not yet though. We're not end baiting here.
Got it. That's good. He's like, wait a second. I'm gonna play it, but not right now.
Just give me a moment.
Yeah.
Please, sir.
Quit pressuring me. So maybe another reason Adler's so fine with this play is that Lele, after something's knocked out here, it's got 170, and Dangerous Rogue is currently doing 170. So that Lycanrocs not knocked out immediately, Adler's gonna draw 4, trade, take 2.
Yeah, and then all he needs is Guzma.
All he needs is a Guzma. And we know he's got Guzmas. We know he's got puzzles. All these options are on the table for him.
1, 2, 3, 4. He's Mallow and some other cards. Choice Band, Rescue Stretcher, N. And Thomas rips. We don't know.
Oh, we can't see any of it.
Almost. Oh, Ultra Ball.
All right, that's a good sign for Thomas.
He needs Energy Guzma. That if the next card's Energy,
The game's over. Yeah.
Yeah. And he needs the Guzma too, because we saw he had no Pokemon left in his deck.
You're right.
Knockout.
All right.
And what are you bringing up here?
I mean
The Dustman?
Yeah, probably just because Adler's at 2, so no matter what happens, that's not giving up.
No, but don't forget if he feeds him a Poipole and Adler takes a KO here.
You're right.
Dustman's second ability kicks on, 200 damage.
What is Poipole's basic attacks? I don't actually know.
Honestly, I don't.
I
do is just a quick googling.
I know that the second attack for a Psychic Colorless does something where they can't take a prize when they knock it out the next turn.
Okay.
I do not know what the first attack does. It's probably just like a vanilla 10.
Yes.
But I know the second attack keeps them from taking prizes if it's KO'd, which is fine. But it's 2 energy.
So right now, honestly, I don't know why he promoted the Dustman.
Yeah, same here.
Maybe he just goes poke Lele, and then hope he just does nothing for his turn.
Yeah, I mean, Adler has the knockout on the Duskmane in the active spot.
Yeah.
Poisoned.
So it poisons the active.
Yeah.
And then the second one says during your opponent's next turn, if it's knocked out, they can't take any prizes. That's not what you want, though. Why would you not want to activate the Dustman's ability? So, the other card was a treasure.
Yeah.
Oh, the final two's good.
Yeah.
And bring Adler down low, which honestly doesn't hurt Zoroark at this point in the game.
No.
He's like, I'm going to see 5 cards.
His deck is so thin. He's drawing 2, top deck 3, trade twice is 7. That's before a supporter.
He's got energy.
He's got the energy. He got a Sycamore for next turn. He got the energy. That's wild.
Attach 100?
Yeah. I mean, since you got the energy, I don't know what else you do here.
I like how he moved it at him.
Yep.
All right. What are you doing here? Trading? Trade the fighting energy?
Oh, yeah.
Peace.
Mallow. There's a fighting
okay, that's not it.
Choice Band.
That's not it. You need the Guzma.
That's 2.
Wait.
Choice Band. He got Stretcher. Is there a Lele in his deck? Or is it Lele?
5 bench.
Oh, you're right.
City comes down. Easy toss.
Easy toss. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised he even thought.
So, win condition. What we got? He burned double trade, which means if he plays this Mallow, he's definitely going to go stack his Guzma or puzzles or whatever he needs to do to finish off the game on top. But lastly, does he retreat instead of swinging? And if he does, what does he bring up? I think he just goes into Zoroark.
Yeah. I think that he doesn't have much of a choice.
And he goes Mallow. Win condition on top. Guzma.
Yep.
And why not
Acerola.
Yeah, Acerola. Whatever.
Honestly, I mean, and this is just nitpicking.
Yeah.
I would have done the double puzzles just because you don't know
style on them. Yeah,
You don't know what's
gonna happen next turn. Yeah.
You have no idea what he's capable of. Well, what if there's a world where he plays a second Kartana and
pops off your
DCE
and you're like, wow, now I need this is stupid.
Now I need a multi-switch or I need a floatstone or something.
I agree.
Especially because if you're winning the game, it doesn't
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how many resources you have left. All right, but I mean, this one's coming down to the wire. Top deck, Psychic Energy. It's not bad.
No win condition, right?
Nothing yet.
I'm pretty sure he's not saying anything.
It doesn't. Nothing I can see.
Oh, Sycamore. I think his deck's way too thin for that.
It might be, yeah.
Attached to Lele.
Thomas is honestly trying to think of it, like, you know, how
do I even close here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where he's at.
You gotta close, man. 5. Wow, 1.
Thomas is thinking.
Boy's clean.
Thomas is thinking this game is gonna be over next turn. Like,
Yeah, no matter what.
One way or another. Like,
Yeah.
you're winning next turn, or I'm gonna win the turn.
Is that
after.
a Guzman at the very top? No, it's a band.
Man.
No Guzman's left.
Unless it's that last card in his deck, which it could be. I mean, I wouldn't hate seeing him play the Elixir here just to get it out and we get to know what that is.
Oh, okay. Oh, taunted.
Oh.
Oh, he said it. I think he said that's what I needed. Over the mic.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah, or they're laughing about it.
Got it.
He whiffed it. Okay.
So Adler pulls out that tech trick shovel.
Attach.
Ugh,
Retreat.
I don't love this because now Adler can Acerola and use a Mew. See, this is why you put
Yeah,
double
this is why you get
puzzles.
the puzzles.
This is why you
This
put
is why you
double
puzzle,
puzzles.
boys.
This is
And Ace rolls on top.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Beast Energy. Oh, just kidding. I attached for Lele. Yeah, all right, way too much. Double attachment going on.
This is what
1, 2,
40?
70
Is it
minus
20. Oh, he's not the choice man, is it?
Yeah.
So it's 20, 40, 60, 90, 70. Got it.
70. Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
So now he's like, wow, I really should have put double puzzle on top.
Yeah. Yep.
Trade.
Oh my god. Maybe he draws it anyway with this trade.
Ace roller. Trade. Missed it. Missed the other puzzle.
He put the Acerola on top of his deck and then traded it away. Just didn't like it. Oh, does he
Does
have
one bring
it?
up attach
Dangerous rogue.
and
Yeah. Okay,
Dangerous rogue.
that's knockout. 1500.
Yeah.
170. Boom.
very
right.
hilariously awkward.
Yeah, they were both like neither one of them
I
really
I'm
seemed
pretty
sure.
sure this is game.
Yeah. They both seemed confused about whether or not it was game for a second. All right, and Adler
Well
Pierce.
played by Adler at the end there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I definitely would stack double puzzle.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
he's got trade. He's got trade.
Yeah,
You know,
he's traded
fine.
for days, yeah.
A million cards in his deck. You know, they're all good.
So, as we thought, Zoroark's gonna come out on top. Oh. And the VGC boys want their shaman back.
The VGC.
So we
boys
gotta
wanted
give
their
it to
shit
him.
back. All right.
We got an interview coming up with Adler.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna be walking out here in a smooth second. Not a bad showing by Thomas.
It really wasn't.
Definitely adapted at the end
Oh,
there.
yeah. You know,
he shouldn't have benched as always.
Yeah,
Game one, just don't bench against
game
Lycan
one,
Rock.
I think he should have won. Game
I
two was a
thought- I
little
thought it was in his
closer.
favor, right?
Yeah. He was in a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
spot because Adler, you know, I think we even saw it in that second game there where he kind of parallel citied Thomas down to 3, knocked something out. Thomas is at 2. If Thomas just doesn't bench any more Pokemon, Dangerous Rogue isn't really.
No,
getting there.
it's doing 130.
Yeah.
Or 120.
Yep.
And then like even if you ban 150,
Yep.
nothing. I don't
Yep.
care. That's 2 more turns of That's another turn of Beast Ring for
Exactly.
me.
Exactly. So.
Could have been nerves.
Yeah.
Could have just been overthinking the situation.
And I mean, like playing around those like bench style attacks is very weird.
Awkward. Yeah.
It's very awkward, you know.
And not having the experience. Interview.
Oh,
Good stuff.
all right, here we are, our champion,
Take my chair, take my
Adler.
chair.
Sit
Sounds
right
good.
here. You're
I'll take
between
another
us, my
one.
man.
Perfect.
How are you doing? Good
It's
job,
going
my
well.
man.
Thank you. Yeah,
Congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, man. It's cool. Happy to see you here.
Yeah, for sure.
What'd you think of this Beast Box deck?
Oh, so
How
I
was it?
actually played against the exact same deck. I want to say it was my tie round 2.
Oh, wow.
I had a little bit of experience against it. So I was kind of prepared. I knew that he ran a heavy beast, whatever the things.
Beast Ring?
Beast Ring
yeah,
count. And I kind of knew the strategy against the deck is they gotta kill whenever you kill something, you have to end them immediately. Like ends are just the most broken card against that deck.
at least in the street.
And then so from there, it's whether or not your ends stick. Do you hit some big plays with Lycan Rocks?
It's a very haymaker
Yeah,
oriented.
exactly,
Like,
yeah.
let's go get him, boys.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, for real.
All right. Do you think if he didn't bench that extra Pokemon in Game 1? Oh, I see you smiling. If he
Yeah.
didn't bench that extra Pokemon in Game 1, that was downhill, right?
So yeah, I'm trying to think back to that. So I pulled up the Dawn Wings and killed it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
but it was before the Dawn Wings dropped
Uh-huh.
that I was thinking, Adler's about to get bombed. Like, if this
Yeah,
Ultimate
yeah.
Necrozma attacks and doesn't get KO'd,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
run you over with it, right?
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
he went bench the
Yeah,
Dawn Wings,
yeah.
Invasion, KO, and then you got the Lycan Rock off, right?
yeah, for sure.
Which is great for you for recognizing
I think
the condition
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
right?
I think like the hard thing was if I didn't have an answer to the Dawn Wings, it would have been like great. But I do think that against like Zoroark, Lycanroc, where you're playing, 4 Puzzle, 2 Guzma, 2 Lycanroc.
you assume it.
Yeah, like you should like assume that you're gonna
yeah.
get gusted every turn.
Yeah.
And so that could have been a misplay. That's hindsight. Maybe it would have been a great play. Maybe he would have killed me. I wouldn't have had an answer to it, and that would have been game right there. If I whiff a knockout, like he's just gonna steamroll me.
Yep.
Were you scared of activating the promo Duskmane at the end of the game too?
Well, what does that attack do?
It does 100% more if you have 1 prize left.
Yeah, it does.
So I thought he was gonna bring up Poipole.
Oh,
And
okay.
And just
pass
poison you.
Yeah,
That's what we thought he was
okay.
gonna do.
Huh.
So whatever. And then
Well,
he brought up the Duskmane. I was
I
just
definitely
like,
did not know what that card did.
Oh,
He definitely would have bopped me with that second attack. So I only know what the first attack does. But I don't think it mattered. I had 5 cards in deck. My last card in my deck was Puzzle, so I had 5 cards. So I had the game regardless.
Yeah.
I was gonna get the Guzma, so
Oh, I saw that.
I think it's fine. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Guzzle
yeah.
plus X. Why don't you grab double puzzle?
What?
Why don't you grab double
Yeah,
puzzle?
well, when you mallet.
Oh,
like,
that
you
was
should-
cheeky. No. I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh wait, double puzzle would have just like the play here. But
Yeah,
then,
you're like, it doesn't matter what you do.
Yeah,
double
it was
puzzle's
fine.
coming.
No, double
Yeah.
double puzzle was definitely what I should have done. I was like, I had in my mind like, okay, I want the Guzma or I want the Ace of Rolex. So I figured he was out of Guzma as like 3, I'm sure he doesn't play 4 in the deck.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I could get some cheeky Ace of Roll plays going here. Like, I don't know. That's what I was looking at.
I'm sure that Mewtwo Evo swing on the alternate cross.
That was
Yeah, yeah,
that's so good. I was like, he killed me, and I'm like,
We said you
man.
stop and you're like,
Yeah, like
Wait
what's
a
because I was
second.
Travis like, does he have it in his hand? I was like, oh, my man got full
Yeah.
power.
And so,
Turn it back and one-
yeah. So yeah, I'm like, I bring up my guy, and I'm like, wait a minute, Mewtwo gets here, and this is like the best card in the matchup. And so I swing, and I'm like, yes, this is broken. He can't do anything against this.
Yeah.
And then did he like Guzma around it? I think, and then.
he came up with the Solgaleo and Snipe.
Oh yeah,
and
and
you're
then
just
Guzma
like,
the one. I'm like, his big
I'm not
boy
touching
again.
that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is not Mewtwo's
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah. This is exactly. Yes.
501.
501.
How are you feeling, my man?
I'm feeling really good. This deck's busted.
Really?
I think so. Yeah. This deck's so good.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'm feeling pretty good. I've only played 1 Buzzwole so far, so 2 thumbs up. Managed to
Yeah.
beat it somehow.
So, regardless of the 3 psychic attackers.
Yo, it's still like
it's still not
so
favorable.
even with 3 psychic attackers, I think the matchup's still like 30-70, if that. Like it's
Yeah,
so
it
bad.
feels
Or
very favored for them.
either I'm so bad at playing against Buzzwole, or it's a really bad matchup. I'm not sure which one. It's one of those 2.
And then when you're in like a regional of this caliber, the players of this caliber,
Oh, no, for
they're not
sure, yeah.
coming down in like
Yeah,
special
yeah,
events.
yeah.
We're all
Yep.
separated
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
farm points, right?
Yep.
They're all here.
Yep.
And so the Buzzrock players are another level.
No, exactly.
Where they're
Yep.
like, all right, we're swinging
Yep.
with Lycanroc turn 2. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh, excuse me.
Yeah,
no one else
that's-
does that.
yeah,
to me.
yeah, yeah.
Start jet punching, please.
Yeah, please jet
Please
punch.
jet
Yeah.
punch.
Yeah, I got those 70
Jet punch
HP
more.
rock roughs now. Yeah, it's
So,
busted.
without saying, that's the only scary matchup
Yep.
that you're thinking about.
Oh, and Greninja. Do not want to play against Greninja. Those
no
like
good.
Greninja might be a worse matchup than but less people are playing it, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, they can lose to themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. That's the plan.
They'll get a Greninja hand
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
you'll tie
yeah,
him.
for sure.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Travis, did you have anything else, man?
One question.
Yes.
One of my favorite cards that I've seen in these Zoro Lycanroc decks is the Baby Buzzwole. Did you ever consider
Baby
that?
Buzzwole. I did consider it. I was
got a
talking.
Latios, you know,
Yeah,
Baby
no, I
Buzzwole?
was talking
Yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah.
I was talking back and forth with
Reasons.
some people. So in my mind, Buzzwole is good against like any other Zoroark deck.
Of course.
And then also good against Buzzwole.
Bad players?
Yeah, bad players and
Bad players activate the super
Yeah,
action.
sure.
People that just walk
and
in.
but also Buzzwole because like they bop your guy, then you just bop them right back with yours. But I think I already beat other Zoroark decks. Like I think Zoroark Lycanroc is the most favored.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like maybe it could be awkward if I'm against a Zoroark Lycanroc and they play the dude and I don't. The Baby Buzzwole, but I don't know. I haven't run into that yet. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Sick, man.
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
You go 601. You ID in the last 2 rounds? What are we doing?
No,
Oh,
we're going 801.
Eight
Yeah,
out.
Eight out, 801.
We're going 801.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
what I
boy.
like
For
to
real.
hear.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we're about to go in a second. Final
Awesome.
shoutouts.
Final shoutouts. Wow.
The decks. The
Wow.
tournament.
Yeah.
What do you got?
So
for us?
so 2 big shout outs. So 2 people who have the person who helped me with this deck the most was Riley. Riley's great.
Riley who?
Halpert is his last name? Herbert. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. Yeah.
Halpert.
Halpert. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. He helped me a lot with the deck. We bounce a lot of ideas off each other. And then also Justin Young. He's helped me so much. Not with this particular deck, but throughout. Those are the 2 shout outs for Pokemon. I have a bunch of friends watching. I'm sure. So shout out to you guys from back at OSU, and then just other friends and family.
Playing some chocolate card game.
Yeah.
Just saw some boy.
You're
Yeah,
killing
I
it.
saw it.
You're
It was crazy.
killing
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
And then just my family. That's it. Yeah.
All right.
man.
Great job. Good
Thanks.
luck.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations,
down.
Adler. Good
Thanks,
luck
sir.
the rest of the day, my
Yeah,
friend.
I appreciate it.
All right, guys. That was round 6 here at the 2018 Madison Regional Championship. We're gonna go away for a little bit. A few words from our sponsors, and we'll see y'all back here soon.
Stay tuned, boys.
Stay